It's time to tune in to EGLZ News. Hello, FJH students. We're excited to get started here with our weekly agenda. But first, please stand and join us in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please join me in the moment of silence.
Now for our birthdays for this week.
Here's your birthdays for this week. 8th grader David Treese, November 20th.
7th grader Gabriel Grecu, November 26th. 7th grader Roderick Jones, November 28th. 6th grader Amaria Jones, November 29th.
7th grader Dalton McQuinn, November 30th.
6th grader Bragg Bonner, December 1st.
6th grader Kiana Haynes, December 1st.
6th grader Adam Neptune, December 1st.
Happy birthday, everyone!
Let's turn to Maddox and Lily to see our week at a glance.
Time for your week at a glance. Welcome back from your Thanksgiving break. We will quickly catch you up on what's going on this week. This week is your 6-week grade check, so make sure you're doing your best and keeping those grades up. Don't forget, Superhero Sock Day is every Wednesday in PE and athletics. We have something new here at FJH. The last Wednesday of each month, we will have Warm-Up Wednesday. Wear your favorite athletic clothes on Wednesday. This Thursday, we are having our boys basketball 7th grade teams and 8th grade teams play at home against Mahia. Also, our girls basketball 7th and 8th grade teams are traveling to Mahia this Thursday. And on Friday, the girls 7th and 8th grade A teams have a basketball tournament in Canton starting at 4 o'clock p.m. Have a great week, Eagles!
Let's find out who our Eagle of the Week is.
6th grader Avi Robinson, 7th grader Amaya Hampton, and 8th grader Ava Grecu. Congratulations!
Jake in Spain will tell us a little about Mr. Bell.
Me and Jake have had the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell is a Chicago native. He has 3 kids. Their names are Dallas, Madison, and Kylie. He has been coaching for 10 years and has been teaching for 3. He went to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and majored in political science. He went there for 6 years. He decided to come to Fairfield because Fairfield is a family-oriented town. Mr. Bell was a police officer for 1.5 years. Mr. Bell's hobbies include traveling and cooking. He is a very interesting man and has done lots of interesting things. Mr. Bell has met 3 presidents and been to 36 states. Here's a picture with him and Barack Obama and him with Bill Clinton.
Allie will now tell us about an 8th grade project we had recently over the Boston Massacre.
The Boston Massacre Project. A project where knowledge was essential, creativity was used, and technological skills were tested. Mr. Shipley, Miss Santa Cruz, Mrs. Harcum, and Mrs. Shavers teamed up to create one huge project. We learned.
He was probably the best lawyer in the colonies at that time. He hated the soldiers.
We acted. And we laughed. And though it was fun to act out the Boston Massacre, watching the finished projects was the best part. In 1764, King George III enacted the Sugar Act. The effect of this act was raise tax on imported sugar. What caused the colonists to be angered was that King George III was actually enforcing mercantilism.
I'm glad I brought my trusty Patriot Begon. The Patriot Begon can take rid of every patriot out of your sight. Example, Patriot Begon!
Our reporter is live at the scene with more information. Allison, take it away.
Thank you, Andrea. Hello, my name is Allison Sanchez and I'm here at the funeral of Christopher Sider. This poor boy was shot by a British soldier for no reason. If they are cruel enough to take a child away, then what makes you think they won't take any more? More children are your children. Thank you, Jaden. Wait, back to you, Jaden.
My child!
Thanks, Allison.
Billy. That's what my mother calls me. Okay, so you see the shirt. It's soaked in blood. And you dip it in the Boston Master Clean and bam! You got your new shirt. It's just the same shirt. It's your favorite shirt. Wear it now.
It looks so
See ya.
clean. It looks so clean. I mean, I can't believe my eyes.
I mean, it's to die for, man.
Literally. Boston Master Clean.
The Boston Massacre Project was to die for, but beware.
Patriot Be Gone is not responsible where the Patriots go. Patriot Be Gone may cause rashes, anxiety, causes of depression, or leading death, and possible cases of catching on fire.
Now for our tech tip. Addie will teach us how to sign into Google Chrome.
There are several ways to sign into Chrome. Today I'm going to show you one of the ways. First, you're going to want to come up to the right hand corner and click on the name or person icon. Then you want to click Sign into Chrome. After that, you'll type in your email. Then your password. Next, you'll want to click Link Data. Finally, OK, got it. You want to sign into Chrome so you can see things like your apps and your bookmarks.
Let's take a wrap-up look from our previous book fair.
FJH had a book fair prior to Thanksgiving week. There were books of all genres, some for students and teachers. Thank you to all who participated in the book fair. We were able to raise $2,000 to buy more books for the FJH library. We want to thank FJH Eagle volunteers for providing food for teachers and prizes. There was even a photo booth at our book fair. During the book fair, there was an M&M guest. The winner was Nathan Dunlap, and this is how he did it.
To figure out the number of M&Ms in the jar, I had to first find the volume of the jar. So I measured it in centimeters and then used the equation pi times radius squared times height to find the volume. Then I needed to know the volume of an M&M. So I found out that the volume of an M&M was 0.636 centimeters cubed. The last thing I needed was the amount of space in the jar the M&Ms took up. So I did some research and figured out that the M&Ms only take up about 68% of the jar. The rest is the air in between them. So now I had all I needed, and I put it in the equation volume times 68% times 0.636 to get my final answer. My final answer was 1270.
The right answer was 1,264. He was 6 M&Ms away. Thank you to all who participated in the book fair.
I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break.
Thank you for tuning in this week, and we'll see you next week.